Ooh, hey, that was a great way to start.
And green grass growing. Here come the goats, there is no slowing. They've got the kids in tow. Come on and see the show.
Hello, friends. Hello, Farmally.
And roosters crow. It's our hometown rodeo. Excitement never stops.
Figures.
While the animals jump and hop.
Notifications off.
Join the show just after 7. Watch us in our animal heaven. Wake up with goats and chicks. Come feed the cows all their green mix. Join the show just after 7. Take the head count 9, 10, 11. With the crew, come take a pic. Just watch for the cows cause they might kick.
What a day, guys.
Nights get cold in Pennsylvania. Snuggle with the goats, I can't blame ya. The pigs huddle in hay and hide away till May. Hope is here with all their friends. Around the farm, work never ends. We keep the garden green with the goats to eat the weeds. Join the show just after 7. Watch us in our animal heaven. Wake up with goats and chicks. Come feed the cows all their green mix. Join the show just after 7. Take the head count 9, 10, 11. With the crew, come take a pic. Just watch for the cows cause they might kick.
Oh my God. What are you doing?
Someone sitting right here is in big trouble.
What was that?
Just waking up the crowd.
Oh my gosh.
Waking
Hello,
up the crowd.
everybody.
Big
Welcome,
trouble.
welcome.
Well, yeah.
Busy day. Hey, listen. So the first thing I want to do is talk about, I was going to talk about something. I quickly changed it. I'm going to quickly change it. We decided we're going to come up with a weekly live stream for you guys. Now we're doing it right now from the laptop, and I'm going to do it professional quality eventually. So right now we're just doing it right here on the laptop. So the video quality is not going to be the greatest. The audio quality might be a little echoey, but we want to make sure that you guys know our new weekly update is called the Farmally Report.
The SFF
Farmally Report. I hope you guys like it. We came up with that today, just last minute on a whim.
Ask him how he came up with it. Wait, first, look at this. It looks like just
Ho.
hi ho.
Hi ho. Hi ho. It's off to work we
Maybe
go.
like this.
There you go.
Hope. It actually said hope.
And we're probably, listen to what I got. I was carrying this laptop. She was pressing shirts. Angel Watcher shirts, actually, right before we started. I had to tell her to get up here.
That's something else we can update everyone.
And I
on.
fell coming up the stairs.
What?
And the
You
computer,
did?
you didn't hear the crash and the bang?
I thought I heard something.
And I'm like, ouch. And the
Ouch.
computer smashed against the stairs. And I'm going to show something. It's part of my body, but it's fine. Look.
Oh,
Hold
wow.
on. There's a
They
nipple.
don't want to see nip.
Okay. Well, oh, there it is.
They can't see it.
Owie.
Hold on. Ooh, I got a boo-boo. I was sorry. I thought that was the problem. I thought that was my issue. No, it's under there. Okay. Starting over. The Farmally Report once a week.
Where'd my phone go?
We're thinking possibly Sundays, if that works for you. Does that work for you guys?
I can't say it'll always be at 5. We might adjust that time. Today we did it at 5. I don't know, hon. We'll see.
It could be also on Thursdays. We're getting very close to nailing down a time. But the Farmally Report, maybe we do one on Thursdays and one on Sundays. I don't
I
know.
think that might be
Stay tuned. I don't think it'll be too much. No way. Stay tuned for figuring it out. Hey, look, I have a little patch of black hair left.
not much.
That's it. Right, or is that mud?
No, it's dark.
Hey, I can see it in the camera. I've gone gray the last few years.
All right. We have an agenda.
Okay.
He made some notes.
I made an agenda. I
but
even
you
made
know
notes.
him. He can't follow
focus.
anything.
I got it. It's
You
good.
still
That's
wanna
why.
start right here.
Yes.
Okay.
So, my daughter and some of you that have been around for a long time know my daughter. Who sings this?
We've got the hay and green
Who sings that?
Here come the ghosts, there is no slowing.
Stop.
They've got the kids in tow.
That would be my daughter, Leah Steinmetz. She sings. She's in college. She actually took our little cat named Willow into her house as an adult, and she's taking care of it. Willow, that she loved her so much. And we got sad news that Willow got sick, and they had to put Willow down. And today was the day. So we did want to show you the picture of Willow. I didn't upload it to the computer here, but hopefully
That's her sleeping with Aiden.
yeah. And then I also had just gotten a picture of the last car ride. It's Willow's last car ride right here.
Oh, hun, she just messaged 5 o'clock, 5:03. Willow just passed.
So 5:03. So while you guys have been watching, Willow has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. So let's all say our prayers for Leah, because that was a car ride to the vet, and she's gone now.
She was older than Hannah. You want to quick tell the story?
Real quick, we went to Benezetti in 2013. If you ever hear of Benezetti,
No,
it was
2012 fall.
It was fall of 2012. I was right. I was 1 year off. And it's where you go and see the elk. And we slept at this hotel. And I'm going to get to the name of the hotel, but we slept at this hotel, and this cat, she was on our doorstep all
It's like
night
a
long.
teeny kitten.
And it was cold, and she was shivering, and she was sick. And we
brought her in. She was covered with fleas.
and the next morning we went to breakfast at this little hotel, and we said, hey, what about these crazy wild cats? And they're like, don't tell my boss, but I wouldn't say anything if it disappeared. So we took the cat and named it Willow, because that was the Willow's Inn. And we took her home as a kitten, and she was our oldest cat. And that was in 20. So how old is she now? How old did she just pass away? She had cancer. So
13.
her life was cut a little bit short. The
No,
dogs are
hold on.
going
12,
nuts.
because she's a year older than Hannah.
Okay. The dogs are going nuts.
That's a good life.
Bentley. Oh my gosh. Hey, that's a great segue into the next thing we want to talk about. This is the Farmally Report. So we're going through everything that happened this week with us. Apollo is a big one on the news, right? Newsflash, dogfight, drama. One of my favorite comments was, I bring on my own drama to this farm. I mean, oh
Did
my
you think
gosh.
Bentley just fall or leap off the sofa behind me? They're chasing each other.
What's wrong with my face?
It looks pale.
Yeah, you do look pale.
It's the lighting, I guess.
I don't look pale.
No, you look beautiful.
So, guys, it wasn't a dog fight per se. I want to just quickly clarify what's going on over the barking and playing of these two mutts. Oh my goodness.
Cheryl Luke says, I want you to talk about Apollo.
Yeah. So Apollo, some people said I was man flexing. I love that comment. Did you see it?
No, because I don't read the comments because I can't stand the comments.
She doesn't read them. I love the one that said I only bought that dog because I was man flexing. Well, lady, I want to tell you something. I bought that dog because we lost goats to predators on our other farm. This was Lake Road, and we needed to step up the security. It was either predators, which I know I had predators, or trespassers who stole the goats. Either way, we needed more security on the farm, because as our page and channel has grown, more and more people feel the need to just come onto our property. That happened today a couple times. Anyways, if you come on, we're not going to go there. Listen, I wasn't man flexing. I was protecting my goats. And when we moved here to this property, things got a little bit different. We soon realized that some of the dogs don't get along with other dogs, so they couldn't be together. So that's why they're all separated. There were comments stating that Millie and Caesar are locked up in a cage, but if they are not followers or are only viewing it through a fence, that's what their perception was. There's a huge field and pasture space for them. Oh, they're just rolling in the mud all the time. Well, that area is muddy because that's where they spend a lot of the time. But down below is dry and there's grass and all that stuff.
Look how happy she is.
Hi. Okay. Hi. Yes. How are you? I'm getting distracted. I'm supposed to stay on cue here. It's not going to work. But the point of getting Apollo was to increase the security, but he is alpha, but then Caesar wants to be alpha. So they've always been separated. Apollo got an ACL tear. It's healed up now, whether partial or not. He can walk, he can run, and he's getting ready to go back to work.
She just jumped up on her own.
He was in the barn. Let's put it that way. That's where he was for the last 5 months because he was healing up. Rather than spending the $10,000 when it's all said and done in the surgery, we just let him heal up, and he is ready to go. So I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to Spot On Collar, the GPS collar. We are officially, I signed a contract, sponsored with a Spot On collar and a 2-year membership or whatever for free. And
We got our first
real sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
I had a couple of smaller things that didn't really pan out, but we're going to put Apollo in the backfield. That's where he wants to be. He's going to work. The collar's on its way. We're going to train him. That'll be part of the content. Right now, Apollo is sleeping in the yard, our fenced-in yard, right that's next to the house, and he's guarding the porch and everything from.
He's guarding me and Joe.
Yeah, he don't let the delivery guys are very scared now.
The one today, I purposely went out there because he was like,
Yeah,
I was scared.
So right now he's there. He's got cover. He's great. He gets food. There's no chaos happening. Caesar's paw is fine, everybody. When he got bit through the fence and we've inspected it, he's fine. We didn't expect that to happen. I thought maybe it would happen, that they might bark at each other a little bit and they would calm down after a while. But the reason I want everyone to know why we brought him out, and I made a video about it, I had live streamed it too. I had all the same concerns. But people don't want to take the time to follow our channel. They just want to see snippets and then give us what they think should happen or whatever. Thank you, Tracy.
Susan, I saw your comment. I'm telling Leah that Willow was 104 years old.
Oh, 104.
yeah, 7
That was
years.
cool to share.
I'm
Thank you.
writing that down.
Thank
So
you, Tracy.
Apollo is the Yugoslavian mountain dog. Say it?
Sarplananak.
Sarplananak. I say Sarplananik, but he is known as the wolf killer. Very big, husky, mean dog. But he's there to protect the animals. And he's doing his job. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Lastly, I want to clarify about this whole thing because I decided yesterday, nobody probably knows this because I just started booting people off the page. I was just blocking, block. I can handle the comments for so long, but once they start to get really personal, attacking, a general blanket statement making yourself look stupid that helps us, you can stay all you want. All right. But once you start attacking us and what we do and not following the story, I am not going to sit there and try and justify myself to you and bring our page down. I'm not. And I unfortunately booted some longtime followers.
No way.
I did. I couldn't handle it anymore. Some very long time followers that had 1-year badges. Some people that said top fans, people that were way out of their lane.
They were.
And it's my page.
Wow.
And I said, see ya. So they're out. Guys, that's not to say you can't voice your opinion.
Janice, we'll get there.
I want you to voice your opinions. I want you to let us know what you think, but there's a way to do it without coming at me or my wife, right? Don't do it that way because essentially you're in my house right now. All of you.
It's true.
You're in
And
my
our
house.
barn every day.
When I film, you're on my property,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
And I'm allowing you here and may sound like I'm running some crazy thing. Like, I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to go down that line, but yeah, just be nice. Be nice. Nice. Okay, great. Awesome. So that's good. We got the dog
Cross
covered
it
out of the
off.
way. Cross it off the, yes. Okay, perfect. Okay.
These are good.
Oh, and then there was no raccoon. There was no raccoon. I saw a raccoon in the driveway.
It's a
and
good theory. I
I
mean,
couldn't.
there is a raccoon on the property and probably more than one.
Apollo ended up with a.
Are you trying to draw on your face?
I
you
am.
Weirdo?
I can't.
Good. You're weird. Oh my goodness.
Apollo ended up with a gash right here, up and down, and we scoured
Excuse me.
the area that he was sleeping, and we couldn't find out how he got that. And I put 2 and 2 together. One night I was on the cameras. I saw a raccoon, and I'm like, that's it. A raccoon came over because we had a chicken that we lost, and that's updated. And I was like, okay. Wait, what was that? Please, this is SFF. Okay. I thought a raccoon was climbing down the fence. Apollo was like, and I was like, well, no. It turns out after seeing what was happening, when he escaped mysteriously to the other side of the fence, he Caesar got him right there. So now we know exactly what happened. No raccoon. All right.
Okay, can I talk now?
Your
You've been
turn.
talking a long time.
Well, I'm very good at it.
I'm seeing lots of people asking how I'm feeling. So can we move on to that?
Yeah, that's on my list right here.
Okay. So if you didn't know, I had surgery on Monday.
And it was right here.
I had a partial hysterectomy. It was done laparoscopically. And healing I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I can say that I finally started to have some energy and feel like myself yesterday. I so desperately wanted to go to the mud sale. I love the mud sale so much. And I mean, I had set an alarm and I was planning on going. And then I don't know, something just told me, why are you doing this? Don't push yourself. You're going to end up feeling worse. So I didn't go. Right? You're proud of me, huh?
I am very proud of you.
I've been doing a lot of resting, sitting in bed, doing computer work, making some new jewelry. I still am taking some ibuprofen, like every 6 hours. Like, for example, I can tell it's time right now. I get that kind of ache in my belly. But overall, I feel like I'm doing really good. So I'm trying hard to follow the doctor's orders. No driving until April 14th, which is my 2-week checkup. No lifting over 10 pounds for 6 weeks. I want to thank you for all the well wishes and all of your messages. And thank you for the ladies who recommended the belly band. I wear it faithfully every day, and that has been a huge help. So thank you for that.
She bought that right away. Somebody messaged it while we were on a live.
Yeah, like
and
that
she
first
had
morning.
it, and she had it that afternoon.
Yeah,
So
it was awesome.
this same day shipping thing is amazing.
Thanks, Terry. Yesterday was the first day I put on some makeup because I did my first outing yesterday was to Liberty last night. But I said to him, I was like, I'm just going for dinner. I cannot stay late. But that was my first outing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the surgery, yes, went well. She's listening.
It went as according to plan. You know, it was planned. Partial hysterectomy, kept my ovaries. I mean, I feel like it was probably pretty typical.
I'm going to tell you the hardest part of her surgery, and it's not even the surgery. The hard part of the whole thing is she feels alone.
Everyone's been having fun this week and doing events and going shopping and going to places that I love to go to. And it's hard for me to just sit back and not be able to go and do it too.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that pen off my face.
Good.
now.
I'm glad.
I can tell my eyes look glossy in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm verge of tears all day. It's been crazy.
Have you been?
Well, you know, I just edited that video and everything, and when I got done here, and then I fell down and hurt myself. And
Oh, did you almost
I got-
cry?
I got a
honey?
boo-boo.
You got your boo-boo.
yeah. So I just want to let you guys know it is true. There are glossy. It is glossy on purpose. Well, I mean, not. You know what I mean. Okay.
That probably leads you to the next thing.
What?
Or did you want to save that for last?
What thing? No, that's save that for-
Today.
Well, I guess. I mean, I know people are really
are-
wanting to know
People are dying to
what
know
is
what
happening
happened today
to
and have
the-
an update.
third baby, Tansy's third baby, right? Well, let's go ahead and just talk about what happened this morning. In all in all, like overall.
It wasn't breakfast.
No, it wasn't breakfast. It was supposed to be breakfast, but labors and babies being born or
We
on their
got up.
time?
The plan was to go to our favorite hidden breakfast spot because Missy hasn't been there since she's been here with us for this visit. And she's like, we got to get there before I leave on Tuesday.
Mhm.
And so we're like, okay, we'll go this morning. And getting ready, getting dressed. And Andy came this morning and he's like, guys, I think Tansy is pushing. And we're like, huh?
He says, I see a bubble. Is that normal? I think that's labor. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. We were literally getting ready to head downstairs. I said, I'll come out and check. And she said, Tansy, let me tell you something. There's a way to check the ligaments on a goat and pretend that I don't know how to do it without a goat, but you reach around the tail right here, and there's these ligaments that go down this way and down this way on each side.
Oh my
They look like that.
gosh.
And you feel them, right? And then as soon as they are ready to go into labor, you're going to be able to squish your fingers and those ligaments disappear. It's a learned skill. I checked Tansy's ligaments last night before we went to dinner, and they were solid. I was cool. They're nothing. But on her list of goats that are expected to be due, she was expected to deliver today because we're on point now. I think this is what a breeding schedule looks like.
Finally, after what, 3 years?
After 3 years, we finally got it's all. Did I lose my toothbrush? Is it out there?
No, it's here. I took it
Oh.
out of your pocket earlier. 'Cause I
Okay.
knew you had
I didn't
no
get
idea.
any crap on it, did I?
I knew you had no idea where it was.
I was
Don't
brushing my
worry,
teeth when this happened.
Plenty of extras.
All right, I just brought up the list. So yes, I had Tansy on the list actually for yesterday as a possibility or
Ooh.
April 11th. Because
Megan, you were right.
Hugh had gotten out 2 different times. Toffee was on the list for today or April 11th
Right.
next week.
So there was no insemination. It's not called insemination. I'm not purposely like drawing out the semen and
Let's
putting
just
it in.
say they were paired up.
Yeah.
Well,
It was,
actually, we tried to pair them up. This
blah, blah,
time,
blah, blah. It was done
it
naturally.
was just Hugh escaping on his own and getting whoever he wanted.
It was done all natural.
So if you didn't see, I did put a list. Oh, that's not good. There we go. I did list a list. I put a list on Facebook of who we're watching and for what weeks. Those that are highlighted in yellow are the ones that we know for sure are pregnant. Other names that are not highlighted in yellow, I'm going to get there. We thought they might have been exposed, but have not been showing signs of pregnancy, but still put them on there because just so we can remember to watch them. A name that we have to update as definitely being pregnant is Reese.
Reese and Polly.
And Polly's not on this list at all.
Polly and Reese are
Polly
pregnant.
needs to be added to the list, but we don't know Polly's date. And then Moira I didn't
Moira.
remember if it was Twyla, Mama, or Moira, but we believe it's Moira. Who do you think's going to go into labor next? We were just looking this afternoon.
I believe it's going to be Elsa.
You did say Elsa. So
I think-
funny, I don't have Elsa listed till May 7th. Yeah.
Okay. Well, she looks like I thought she was for the 11th. Who's on the 11th?
The 11th is Bambi. We don't know that she's confirmed, and we hope she's not because we didn't want to get her pregnant.
Yeah, she doesn't look any bigger than usual.
Oh, hey, look at that. Where did it go? Could you possibly put that list on the community tab
Oh,
on
sure.
YouTube? Do you know how to do that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're kind of still figuring out the whole YouTube platform. And guys, just so you know, we are streaming across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels right now, pages and channels, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in right now. We appreciate your time.
So on the 11th, possibly Bambi. We hope not. Tansy and Toffee, who already went today. Leonora, who does not seem to be pregnant. And Margot, who does not seem to be pregnant. So I don't think we'll have anyone now on the 11th. The next date is April 14th, which is possibly Reba and Margot, but neither of them seem to be pregnant. So the next confirmed birth is then Hope on May 2nd.
Oh gosh.
Angel.
Look at the screen.
We
honey.
don't, well, so
Look
we
at the
don't
screen.
know. Yeah, Cheryl, I was going to message you.
And Mark
So we don't know totally lost my train of thought. I got Hannah begging for a phone. And
I'm sorry.
Focus.
oh, we don't know when Angel, Holly, or Darla's due date is. So perhaps they might go sometime in April before Hope.
So,
But our next one that we know of is Hope on May 2nd.
Wow.
That one, perhaps put all the fragrance in the. So that is not the point of the maternity ward, to put them in the maternity ward right away. I want to do it a week before or so. They still need to stretch their legs and go out to pasture and have fun.
What we've been doing with Darla, Holly, Angel, the ones we don't know their dates, we've been checking their ligaments every day. And looking at, their udders and just trying to really make sure we have visuals on them.
I checked Darla this
Jennifer,
morning.
yep, I just said about Darla. So he feels like Darla's maybe what you said. I'm pretty sure you said today. She's
She
not close.
still has very tight
Dusty
ligaments.
is huge. Dusty's not on our list, and I don't remember her looking like.
Oh,
she was
well, I
pregnant.
did put I remember that conception.
On Dusty.
Yeah.
Oh well, then she
Yeah.
needs to be added to the list.
So I thought, okay, we have a breeding schedule. It's just not perfect yet.
Oh wait, no, Dusty is on the list.
Oh.
May 3rd, the day after Hope. But I didn't know she was confirmed pregnant. She's for
She's
sure?
not confirmed pregnant. I haven't confirmed it. I'm confirming pregnancy right now later in the game because I have not been ultrasounding. I just wait till I see their boobies get big. Once their boobies get big, we're great. We're golden. I know you're preggers, okay? It's the same way you can do it with women too. Don't look at their belly.
Cheryl, Chris, to get back to your question, yes, Mike's going to have to pick a different goat to race because that would make Reese due on May 9th.
All right, we're getting off track. So
Well,
what
I wanted
happened
to
this
answer her
morning?
question. Okay.
What happened this morning was we get out there, we go to breakfast. We're like, okay, Tansy went into the maternity ward just in case. I thought she was gonna do the thing next week, but she did the thing today. He says, hey, I think there's babies, blah. We put them in the same stall. We had this amazing live stream going. I finally got all my computer set up. It is not as pretty as I want it. All the wires and
Yeah.
things
Needs some
floating around.
finessing,
Oh, it
but
needs some finesse. but
Today was not the day for that.
functionality, man. The way that we were able to live stream those births was awesome. We had cameras that would zoom in on the, and then go to and then here and wow, baby's out. And I got to manually control the switching and it was fun. I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, it was a race. Tansy or Toffee. Tansy, Toffee, Tansy, Toffee. Tansy has a baby hoof sticking out. Toffee's like pushing like she's going to do it. Now, Tansy drops one first. Toffee, not soon after, within a few minutes, she drops one. Tansy drops another one. Toffee drops another one.
It was like
Tansy drops her third one. Toffee drops two in a row. Blah! Just like that. They felt this is all on camera. If you guys want to watch it, it's on the YouTube. We live streamed it.
Patty Wydell actually messaged me when each baby was born for each mom.
Okay, we'll post that.
So Tansy's first was 9:44. Toffee's first was 9:46. Tansy's second was 9:49. Toffee's second was 9:51. Tansy's third was 9:51. And then Toffee's third and fourth, she didn't put the time because of
There were more than 5 babies. There were 4 and 3. That equals 7 babies. Now, we're going to get into that. Toffee, her last 2 that came out were stillborns. One of them was very small, maybe not even a pound. And the other one was a little bit bigger, but both of their eyes were already hazed over.
and they were in individual sacks,
Mhm.
and the sacks were still intact.
Well, okay.
I was right there when they popped out.
Right. Well, regardless, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of concern out there right now about infection. Okay. Number one, that's the number one reason why we're not diving in there because I don't want to introduce any infection.
If
I want
we
to
don't
introduce
have
it because we do the deep bedding method, which again, I get all sorts of slander that my barn is dirty, my dogs are dying,
Toffee had 4.
and the place is disgusting. Listen, it's a barn. It's gross. We top dress it, but we need that heat in the winter time to keep everybody alive. That's called deep bedding method. Look it up if you're unfamiliar. Don't come at me like in the spring, once things are good, that barn gets taken down to the concrete once a month. and we're good.
Hi, Aubrey. One of my former students.
Oh, Arbery.
Okay, go ahead.
So we don't mess with them unless they need it. So the 2 that came out stillborn, there's no risk of infection. And the reason I can tell you that is their eyes were hazed over, but they weren't sunken in. They were heart-beating animals within the last 24 hours.
Oh, you think?
I do. I think the other one was underdeveloped, but
Oh, I thought that meant that they had passed a while ago, but
they were just
were still in
hazed.
the sack.
I've seen lots of animals
Okay.
in that state. And if it were longer, if they had passed away long ago, it would have been unformed. It was just small. Like it wouldn't have, all the parts were formed correctly.
You're right.
The hooves were formed correctly. The
Had
muzzle was
fur.
formed correctly. The fur was there. The eyes were just hazed over. So therefore, in my opinion, and you know, just saying,
Oh boy.
I think my professional opinion, and I'm no professional. I don't have any paperwork behind that. Just life experience. They are. She's fine. No antibiotics needed. I don't want to give any antibiotics because that causes diarrhea, and you're going to have another problem. So we're going to stick with my gut feeling that everything's going to be just fine. Okay, it wasn't smelly or stinky or, you know. So, I have Nightbot up. If you guys see this random messaging of Nightbot, it is this thing I set up to automatically comment for us. Like, go follow us on Facebook. This is that go. That's that go. The problem is I need to actually update it. Otherwise, it'll be behind on stuff. So, so there you go. I
Do you
think
want to do the gender reveal now? People ask.
no, because
You don't?
right now
Okay.
I want to do the gender reveal while we weigh them and we go out there and do
Okay.
it. I want
So,
to have them in my
How about
hands.
this? Tune in tomorrow to the 7-Eleven and we can do that tomorrow
Are
morning.
you getting up for the 7-Eleven?
Okay, you can do that tomorrow morning.
I won't.
No.
There's 5 goats. It's a little chaotic.
Colin will be here.
Oh my gosh. You're setting my
I'll
schedule.
get up.
Oh my God. I don't want to do it in the morning.
Okay, well then when?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot.
Oh boy.
Don't put me on the spot. Okay, so that counts those 2. So Toffee's sitting with 2 passed. Very sad. It happens. It's farm life. Right, that's 4. Tansy, she had 3. 2 of them are, I'm glad I closed those 2 fingers. 2 of them are out there with her. If you guys were watching, I brought her into the house here because him into the house. He was, let me put it this way. He started to get hypothermic. I think mom didn't focus on him quick enough. I think there was something definitely wrong immediately.
From the beginning.
The moment he fell to the ground, they usually go and they jump around and they get out of the sack
They
or
have
whatever.
energy.
And she did. She had to go in there and kind of pull it away and put it off to the side. But mom never jumped in. I didn't weigh him at birth.
There was too much going on.
Too much going on. I'll be fine. So I brought the baby inside the house. I'm going to just play a little clip. I have a video of all of this that is going to be released right after this. Okay. Watch this. How do you do that?
Play. Go over it. Play.
No, but it's got to be up here first.
Come on.
He's gasping, hon. Do you want me to keep filming?
Yep.
Eyes are rolling back. Eyes are rolling back. Come on. Stay with us.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
I think we're losing him.
Come on. Come on.
Come on. All right, so this little one right here.
going. Come on, buddy. You're doing good. Come on, little trooper. Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Come on.
I'm not. I am going to leave that up to you guys to watch the video. So she kept saying, "Come on, trooper, let's go. Be a trooper." And I was like, as I was editing this video, I was like, "Trooper sounds amazing," but we came up with a little bit of a twist on that. So that was that. That's that for now. Stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned. We're gonna move off of that.
Barbara, we did all know something was not right with baby number 2.
Yeah. Women have this sixth sense.
I was like talking to Jay and making, facial and hand expressions to him. It's stuff that you guys don't get to see behind the camera. So yeah, we knew something wasn't right. We didn't want to get everyone alarmed online.
Oh, I was like, never mind. I know where that came from. All right, what does that cover next? We'll want to do this one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I have to upload that video. I just reminded myself I have to upload the video.
So Missy's been here with us, which has been wonderful.
Come on, Missy, you get the hot seat. Let's go.
Huge help to us today with everything, with all the births and how busy it was, and needing this and needing that. And so thank you to her. Thank you to Andy, who was out in the barn helping us. Thanks to Mary, who was out in the barn helping us.
Yeah, Andy's first baby.
Oh, this was Andy's first live birth other than Martina, which you guys know was not your typical. This was your second live birth?
Yeah. Prue and her baby, Tinley, were my first.
Okay.
But yeah, this was a little bit different of a breakfast outing than normal. It was quite, it was crazy. Like it was just hot potato.
Mm-hmm. Today,
The
we're
funniest-
all, sorry, I was going to say we're all exhausted. It's been a whirlwind of a day.
The funniest was, which one is it? Tansy sounds like Jay when she was pushing. Sounds like his gagging
No,
reflex.
Toffee.
Oh yeah, it was Toffee. She sounds like his gagging reflex. She's like, ugh. It was hilarious. So Andy and I kept laughing because we were like, is that Jay gagging or her pushing? Yeah, it was funny. It's
So
been fun.
when do you leave?
I go back on Tuesday night.
Hold on. Some people.
Hold on.
Some people think that both of you are my wives.
Yeah.
Are we seriously going there?
Yes, we have to clarify that. I don't want anything. No.
Yeah.
We have to clarify nothing.
Well,
Ridiculous.
they might be
is.
tuning in for the wrong content.
It was ridiculous. That's
There
for
was
sure.
some not so nice comments this week if you missed it.
Well, I
saying
would say
that
genuinely.
Missy was one of Jay's wives and he has multiple wives.
No.
multiple.
Multiple.
Genuinely questioning, not knowing,
All right. So
because they don't know who she is.
no, we are not sister wives. So for those someone said that. So for those of you who may be new to the channel and
Yes,
don't
that's what I
know
said.
Missy, why don't you quickly say how we got to know each other?
There you go. Because there's new people on here. Go
Oh.
ahead. Yeah, you, the blonde.
So Jay likes to say I stalked them and would call them after the Hope video because I wanted to, I loved it. I was so intrigued, and it was something happy that happened when Hope was born on the 10th because that was the day that my mom passed away. So I now have a happy memory on November 10th instead of a sad one. So over time we became friends. We are very much one and the same, to the point where my husband shakes his head and says, I just can't even believe there's two of you. And we are literally like brother and sister. All of our I don't know, all of our antics and our joking around, and it has nothing, but it really affects me when people say that I'm here to break up their family. And now Lauren and I are super close, and it's like, come on. So no, we are friends because of Hope.
Look, and by the way, we both have Hope shirts on today,
Yeah, we
which was
do.
not planned. This one's in our Steinmetz Family Farm store, if you
this
didn't
is
know.
a super
I just
cute one.
realized how
Oh.
crappy the internet is right now. You guys
Is that
look like
on
blobs.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, as I said before, you were looking blobby.
It's all blurry.
Hmm.
Everything's blurry.
What about on Facebook?
Probably.
What's Mary on?
YouTube. Want me to go on Facebook?
It's blurry there too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, we're sorry, we're blurry.
It's
Really,
because
we're
I
not.
told you we need to be plugged into the internet. This wireless internet is horrible. So
Do
need
we
to
have
be
a
plugged.
plug?
We don't have an adapter. So you guys are gonna have to deal with blurry faces today. I'm sorry.
Nobody has said that we're blurry.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
Blurry on YouTube.
it's blurry.
Oh well.
I'm seeing it.
I'm
I
sorry,
know
guys.
it.
That stinks.
Well, we're sorry. Anyway, long story short, now we've all become really good friends. I used to come like twice, maybe 3 times a year. This has been a lot of times so far this year. But
Yeah.
I've got Frosty on the farm, and they're great friends of mine. So yes, Jay and I are like brother and sister. And I don't know. We always say that we're from another mother that probably would have a great story. But this is like my new family. I mean, they're like my best friends, and back home, everybody knows about Jay and Lauren and the kids, and I'm friends with all of their kids, and it's cool. It's like visiting my family on vacation.
Right.
So yeah, here we are. But no, we are
All
not
right.
a
Not
whatever
sister
they're
wife.
called. Yeah, we're not
Sorry.
sister wives.
Sorry to disappoint. Sorry to disappoint.
Yep.
All right, I'm hopping in the hot seat now. Unless you got anything else to say.
No,
She
I'm
leaves
done.
Tuesday night.
We're laughing because Bailey just jumped up on the
Bailey
bench and she's
Bailey
like,
says, I'm a sister wife.
Okay. I really don't want her. I
I'll
love
take
her.
her. I'll take her.
I'm good.
Some are
I'm
saying
good.
it is blurry. Some are saying it's not blurry. Whatever.
Okay.
What?
Cindy said, I like this comment right here. I'm new since Chuck, and it's very clear, not your picture, that Jay is all about Lauren. Love how
Aw.
sweet he is to Lauren and vice versa.
Oh, thanks, Cindy.
Are you into what do they call
Kissing
that?
on camera? Not really.
No, not kissing on camera. It's called
PDA.
is it PDA?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Affection.
Can I have one kiss? It's we all know we kiss.
No tongue.
Okay.
That's weird. Don't make it weird.
It was a peck. It was a peck. It was a peck. We're all good.
Oh, goodness.
Oh man.
How about next we go to mud sale?
Yeah, this is so blurry. There's got to be something we can do.
We talked, hun. Just keep going. They don't want to.
I knew I should have grabbed my other camera.
Excuse me. They don't want to have to wait. Whatever. It's
All right. Well, I promise you that the next Farmally report, I'm going to have all my bugs figured out. Okay. I've been working on technology a lot lately, and I can fix this
Brenda,
issue.
welcome. That's awesome.
Whoa,
I can-
Facebook's blurry too.
I can fix this issue, but I can't do it while I'm live. I'm not that good. Well, there could be one thing we could do. We could turn the Wi-Fi off and right back on. Do you want to try that?
No, we're gonna lose connection.
You think?
Jeff's calling.
I can't answer. I'm sorry, but
Jeff, we're on a live, dude.
that was probably the first time I've declined a call from Jeff while I was on a live. Okay, where's my list? We have more things to talk
Here,
about.
I said the mud sales next.
The mud sale, right?
You gotta tell them.
Right. The mud sale. That is not where you sell mud, Tanya,
Or buy it.
or buy mud. Uh-huh. It's not, I'm getting close to it's not as blurry for you.
That's scary.
That's not as blurry, right? So we went there. It's an annual auction where you buy stuff. Everybody was wondering if I was going to buy goats, if I was going to buy baby goats while I was there. And the answer is no, I didn't. There were baby goats available for sale, but knowing number one, that I had babies in the queue, that wasn't good. Number two, there were no bottle babies on the farm right now. And so it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of time and a lot of commitment. I want to tell you guys, if you're interested in getting goats because you think it's cute and you think it's fun, don't get a bottle baby.
Not
Don't
at
do it.
first.
Not at first. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of commitment. They're immune. They say goats are indestructible, right?
Hannah.
Shush. There's both of you. What? Look.
I'm not talking.
From what I heard it.
Okay, moving on.
So yeah, moving on. Okay, blah 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 blah. Goats,
What
goats,
did you
goats.
buy at the mud?
What did I buy? I bought 2 hay racks for hay feeders. I bought a bunch of like boxes and stuff for putting supplies in so the mice don't get to the supplies.
Oh, I know something you
Birthing
bought.
boxes. Wait. What?
Oh
A
no.
whole plate of cupcakes that you ate.
Oh my goodness.
We got 2 bench. Well, not we. You got 2 benches for down by the creek.
I did. I got 2 metal benches.
Nice metal benches
Th-
we can sit.
They're not perfect. They're not new. One was $20, one was $50. And they're going to sit by the creek so we can watch the creek.
Did you get the
Yes.
lights you wanted?
Lights. Yes, I got the lights. So there were LED conversion lights.
Sure.
She's choking on
She
something.
gets that. I think it's that reverse sneeze thing that little dogs get. Sorry.
And I got the LED light conversions for the barn. Each barrel of lights had 20 some odd lights in there, and each pair of lights went for $39 on the internet. And so each barrel to me, retail value was $400. I got each barrel for $100. So it was a good deal.
Mhm.
That was a good deal.
Did you buy any wood?
I did not buy any wood.
There was
I didn't.
not.
I bought a chain for $7, a big chain. I bought a leaf blower. Now,
I was not happy about the leaf blower.
she didn't understand. She doesn't understand.
I don't either.
Women will never understand.
You always gotta use
I
the
wish
leaf
a
blower.
woman could understand me. Does anybody understand why I bought the Ego
I do
gas
now.
blower?
Now that you told me.
Please let me please explain it to me.
Okay.
Or Ghostbuster uniform.
I have an Ego. I don't have an Ego, guys. I don't have an Ego.
I mean,
Pause. I don't. I really don't. I don't think I do.
no,
I try not to. If I do, whatever.
you're just always right.
Oh, it's because I looked really cool walking around wearing it. Where did that go? That was the funnest one right there. Perfect. I look cool wearing it. Love it. No, I have all the other Ego tools,
Yes,
and
that
the
is-
batteries die on them fairly quick. So if I want to buy one battery on the internet or in store, it's $150.
And the battery came with it.
And so I got a battery and a charger and a blower for $100. So I saved $50 and got the whole blower. That whole setup is $410. I didn't buy it because it was a good deal. I bought it because number one, I got the battery so I can expand upon my stuff. And number two, I don't trust Colin with my gas blower.
Plus the Eagle-
Love you, Colin, but you got to know what mixed gas is before you can use that.
Okay.
Did you get a run-in shed?
No. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, do we have?
Mega fail. Mega fail.
It wasn't meant to be. I'm not.
It just wasn't. Even though it was my mistake, I got to talking.
Shocker.
I got to talking. So we are moving all of the chickens and the donkeys over to this side of the property. We're making an area, make a pasture. We're going to make a chicken. We got a chicken coop on the way, which is going to serve double down.
The chicken coop isn't coming until like mid-May, guys.
Yeah,
But it gives us time to put the fence in.
right. But obviously we need a run-in shed for some other animals,
Not new ones. We just want to move.
current ones.
We're still debating on who else is going over there. He has his opinions. I have mine. We'll see who wins. But we want to put some others over there too, just to kind of open things up in the concentrated area on the side near the barn.
Right. In front of the barn is called an ACA, Animal Concentrated Area. Right now, half of the ACA is taken up by 2 donkeys. So, and then 100 of the goats or 150 of them take up the other half. So it's very concentrated. It should be a animal V, so AVCA, a very concentrated area. So anyway, that's gonna happen. But we wanted a this is not cool right there. Sorry. We want a run-in shed for animals to go in there. I was going to get one at the auction if it was a good deal. Guess what? It was a steal. But I was talking to somebody else. I was talking to somebody else.
There.
She's over there.
I'm like,
One of my daughters, my adult daughters, friend's dad, Jason, was there. I got to yip it, nap it, and by the time I was like, hey, I got to go around the corner and look at this big shed I was looking at. And nonchalantly, this guy, he's better than I am.
Yeah.
We're talking, and he goes, he just
You
raises,
can talk and bid
he
at the
raised
same
his
time.
number up, and I'm like,
Imagine
I said, did you just buy that shed? Not the one I was looking at. He goes, yeah. I'm like,
he can multitask.
and then it made me realize I should probably move along.
So these
And I
running
missed.
sheds I've been pricing online go for $8,000 to $9,000. How much did that one go for, honey?
3,000. We would have saved $5,000 if I bought
when
that.
You say, "Oop, big mistake."
Well, and he never came walking out of there, and I was like, "Where is he? Where is he?" And then all of a sudden, he comes around the back. I'm like, "Oh no, did you miss it?" He's like, "I don't think so." I'm like, "Yeah, they're done over here."
Oh my goodness. So it wasn't meant to be, but we have a lot of time. I hear there's other mud sales around here we can go to, right?
The other guy can walk and
Yes.
chew gum. That's right, Mary.
Shut up.
Unlike you. The other guy doesn't have squirrels filling his brains with nuts.
All right. Moving on. That's the chicken shed. We covered that.
Yeah,
That
we
was
have
awesome.
Only one more thing on our list.
One more thing
And
to
it
talk
is
about.
a very fun and exciting surprise for you all.
Yeah.
We have some OG goats that have returned to the farm. Let's see if anyone wants to guess.
They didn't return to the farm for good. They are temporary. Why would a goat be on our farm temporary? We all know the answer to that. Correct.
Does anybody know? Jeff said there's mud sills next weekend.
They know.
Too bad we
Well, I
have some.
posted on my page.
Too bad.
didn't tell me you
Oh,
were
we were
keeping
keeping it a surprise.
So, well, there might be a couple leaks in this throughout the
I took
week.
a picture. I didn't know you were waiting. I put it on subscribers.
Failed
I
communication.
only
there.
put it on subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, Britt, if you remember the birth of Britt in Brighton, Britt is back, and then May is back. And they're back to get pregnant.
Their owners want baby goats. So there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. They know because they saw Mary's post. That's
Sorry.
okay. No, it's fun. I like it. It's great. It's
I
gonna
put it on subscribers. So
listen. If you want secret content, go to
You
Mary's
want Mary
page.
to spill the beans.
No, if you want advanced free notifications of stuff, that's where you go. Head to
sign up, everybody.
head on over to Mary on the Farm. That wasn't on our list, and we've never officially all sat down or made a specific video with us. You and
Oh.
Joe sat down, but we never
Right.
addressed our followers on Mary and Joe and the whole situation. And I'm not ready to do that right now because I want to make it special. I do. I want to make it special. I want to
And
make
Joe's
it.
not here, so we can't do it.
I want to make it thorough. And you guys can just talk amongst yourselves until we get to it.
So they're back probably for, I don't know, like the next month or so to make sure they get pregnant during their heat cycle while they're here. I don't know. So
There's a picture on my page.
So we were busy dealing with Trooper in the house, and then Andy went out when Britt and May arrived. So I don't know if he got to ask them if they wanted to pick a specific Billy or not. I'm not sure.
Well,
Do you know?
well, here's the thing. I am not going to offer a specific Billy. I don't have a separate area
Oh.
for separating Billies. Right now, the birthing stalls are filled.
It cleared up. I'm wondering if it was fuzzy because you were using some of the internet to upload that video.
Probably. Yeah.
How is that comment pin?
Oh, I pinned it.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you something. most of you, I'd say almost all of you, are not going to come to us for stud services. That's not happening. But some of you are. Some of you following are going to use this for stud services. I highly suggest you get yourself a weathered goat. Please do yourself a favor. You're going to be kicking yourself in the butt when birthing time comes, because you're going to be not knowing what day the goat is pregnant. You're going to have no clue, because your female is living with, and this goes across the world, your female's living with the billies for a month to get pregnant. If you had yourself a weathered goat, they would go blah, 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 and tell you, and then you can move them in and breed them one day.
Do that again.
You can breed them for one day. You can expose them and put it on your calendar. And if you miss it, if it doesn't happen, that's fine. Try it again the next cycle. You can actually do an ultrasound within 2 months to confirm the pregnancy. They go into heat every 18 to 23 days. Okay. All of the babies are eating well from their moms, from what I understand right now. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think that's it. I was just abruptly end my
So
content.
I think that's it for what we had on our agenda. So we always like to take the last couple minutes of our lives to just kind of read some comments, answer some questions. If you're just hopping on, we covered quite a bit. And unfortunately, we're not going to do everything because it would be another hour. So you'll have to go back and watch from the beginning.
Right. Okay, just so you know, y'all want to know what happened to the second baby. I know new people are on and want to know what happened to the second baby. I am activating that video as soon as we are off of the live. So we're going to go to edit. We're going to do this, turn on our monetization. And we're going to get it ready for public, but I'm not doing that yet. Is that a good thumbnail? No. I think one of these is a better thumbnail, right? I like this one. Okay.
All right. Comments.
All right. And I will hit save in just a minute. And you guys can watch
Tomorrow, at some point, because Jay doesn't want to commit right now, Jay will do gender reveal and weights of all the new babies from Coffee and Tansy.
All right. We're going to grab some.
Teresa, welcome. I'm so glad.
What are you doing? No.
All right. Thank you. Can you sponsor a certain goat? That's a good question. The answer is no. We used to allow the sponsoring.
Hold on.
Okay, here we go.
I have been toying around with a possible sponsorship program. We go back and forth on it. I don't know. Maybe someday. Have to figure out some of the tweaks and some of our concerns with it. So, but not at this time. Let's say it that way.
I can read comments on all platforms. Okay. What's that?
So we're streaming right now to Facebook and YouTube through something called StreamYard, so we can see all comments.
I love that.
Will Darla faint when she's in labor? I love that one.
I don't know. That's good. She's our only fainting goat, and she might faint.
What's her date?
We don't have a date
know.
for Darla.
Oh, jeez.
Lisa, I don't know.
That's a great question.
It's a good
right
question.
there.
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is a good one. There, of course, are motels and hotels around. Yes, indeed.
You could. Well, I don't know about motels and hotels, but you could do an Airbnb. That's pet friendly.
Naming rights for donation. So, okay, here's my problem. Let's get back to sponsoring a goat, naming rights for a donation. It all comes back down to I like money just as much as everybody else likes money, and it takes money to operate a thing like this. And I want to earn my money fair and square. I don't want to take it from you and you and you and you. I want to earn it through ad revenue. I want to earn it through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. That's what I do. That's how I was raised. I did it from a kid. I want to do it as an adult. So handouts and donations and things like that are very difficult for me to accept because it paints a negative light across us. We are not a nonprofit. I will come forward and tell you I am not a nonprofit. I don't want to take your money, but there are people that just want to give it to me. They just throw it at me, which is fine. I get it. There's some people don't take no for an answer.
We've been trying really hard to say
You're
things
one of
like,
them.
don't give
don't
us
take
your
no for an
money.
answer.
You don't have to
Why
send
would you say that?
gifts. And yet still we see comments of people, commenting that all Jay and Lauren do is ask for money and ask for handouts. And we've been
Not true.
We've been trying really hard to do the opposite of that. We love you guys watching, and we love you supporting our page by watching, and then that way we get paid through ad revenue.
Yeah, the goats do have a heat cycle every month all year long. Correct. All right, everyone needs to listen and watch because most of the answers are available. Never put this group of great people down because they do all they can for the animals. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.
I love it. And yes, there are people like this.
Thank you,
right
Ann.
here.
Oh, Joyce, thank you.
People like that, we get people that ask us if we see their comments all the time.
Hi, Janice. Yes, we see it.
Yeah, that's it. Why aren't you a nonprofit? You do such a service in allowing people to love on your goats. Joni, I'll answer that question. There is way too much paperwork involved in being a nonprofit. I feel like a lot of nonprofits are very shady and have done themselves some injustice. On top of that, there are protocols, not just the paperwork, there are protocols. I wouldn't be allowed to do some of the things that I want to do over here. I do not want somebody up in my business. I don't want an organization or a law stopping me from doing what I'm doing right now, becoming a nonprofit. Yes, we open up the doors for a flood of money to come in, but that's what YouTube provides us. YouTube provides us a way to make money. I can tell you right now that our YouTube for the year revenue is not enough to cover either one of our incomes that we had prior to quitting our jobs. It's not. We are not there yet. But more of our just keep on plugging away at it, and I think we'll be good if we just keep on plugging away and setting up some dates like this and doing more videos and providing better and better quality content for you guys. That's why I invest into it. I rolled that money into the new computer, into the cameras, into the everything you see out in the barn. So
I saw a comment. What does the winner of the goat races get? They get a beer named after them at the brewery where it's located.
What does this mean? Is that a sideways slap in the face?
I don't know.
Hold on. Jay needs the limelight. Karen.
I don't know, Karen. Explain.
See,
Elaborate.
this is the problem with the internet and text messages.
Well, right.
I don't know
You can get
what
misconstrued.
you're meaning there, because that reading it makes me feel sad. Makes me feel like you're attacking
Welcome,
me.
Donna M. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. If you want to come visit the farm, absolutely. You need a reservation. You need an appointment. Missy gets to see firsthand some of what we deal with. We had 3 cars come in our driveway back to back today. Oh, do you guys sell chickens? Oh,
I want to buy some goats.
I want to buy some goats. And we're in the middle of dealing
And
with
Joe
the
and I see it all
birds
the
and
time.
Trooper, and it's just it gets overwhelming. It's frustrating. We know you all love us and want to support us, but we can't just have people rolling in at all times. It is still our home. We do still need some privacy. So absolutely, please send us an email so that we can get you on our schedule on a day that works for you and us.
Yeah, right. So today I felt it didn't bother me. I'm usually a very nice guy.
You were frustrated today.
Yeah, it was a rough day.
It was a lot
of
going on.
chaos.
A lot of chaos, a lot of emotions.
And I when these people were in our driveway, and Andy was out there, and she told Andy to send them on their way.
I was like, no, we're
And
not
they
selling
backed
chickens
up.
today.
They backed up to leave, and then they got out of their car again.
Well, no, another car pulled in, and then they got back out. Oh, look, someone else is here, so
It's
we can get
okay.
back out
But then
again.
during that time, another car pulled in. I put my boots on. I went outside. And I said, ma'am, this is my house. This is where my family lives. This is not a business. I need you guys to leave. Didn't he already ask you to leave? I need you to go. And they got in their car and left. Man. So I that gate can't come soon enough, and we can start
Laura
telling.
Smith, I try to work hard on answering all emails, although you guys have to understand we probably get like 100 a day.
Mhm.
So
And you
Laura,
just had surgery.
if I miss replying to an email, I'm sorry. It certainly wasn't on purpose. Also, sometimes there's 2 emails. So the main one is Steinmetz Family Farm at gmail.com, no S. But sometimes people will add an S in there and then it goes to a different email.
It goes to me.
And this one's in charge of forwarding those to me, which he's not that good at. So
Get the email address
if I
right.
missed your email, I'm sorry. It was not intentional. Please send it again.
I love seeing awesome, uplifting comments like this. These things are these are great. They come through and it makes me smile. It makes me smile. All
So
right.
I saw one that said, Lauren, your home looks amazing. You're an awesome decorator. Thank you. It makes me feel happy too.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's your question?
Sometimes when people like send emails, they come to my iPhone. You know how that happens sometimes?
I don't know
did
how it
that.
happens. I just
I
know it
don't get
happens. Yeah.
And I respond with, "This is Hannah. I think you got the wrong email."
Julie, good name suggestion, but we actually already had a heat when we try not to repeat names.
All right. I'm going to upload the video now and we're going to hop off of here. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour. I'm going to move that. I didn't see the response to whether that was a slap in the face or
Karen,
not.
hold on. Karen Cafazzo, yes. I'm glad you brought that up. I will be doing more lemongrass lives. In fact, I want to do one this week because there's some new spring items out from the spring catalog, and I just ordered mine. So as soon as they get here, I want to go live and share them with you all. So I'm hoping to do a lemongrass live sometime this week. So stay tuned. I will let you know when it's coming.
There you go.
If you don't know, lemongrass is an all-natural beauty product line that I am a consultant for.
Yeah, and I've been using the rosemary hair growth.
What do you guys think? Has it changed? Is it growing his hair? I think he's too far gone. It's a
I
lost
think
cause.
there's some new sprouts.
I will tell you, it's definitely working on his back.
How
We'll wait to the
was
summer to see
that?
that. It'll be really thick.
Oh, send an email, Beverly.
Your best way to
Send an
get a hold
email.
of us is
Mhm.
through emails. I get people that say, I sent you a DM. Oh my gosh. My inbox on Facebook is not been checked in months. Right? Or not, that's not true. Occasionally, if I got nothing to do, I'll scroll through there.
Or
but
an admin occasionally will
it's a
check it
lot
out.
of nonsense, and I just honestly we put an automatic response on there. If you try to reach out through our Facebook page, I'm sorry, email us, and that's the best way to do it right there.
Send an email. Also, I just got a ding for an order for our online shop, and give you an update on that. I don't know if you guys all knew, but my heat press broke.
Oh gosh,
Not my fault.
you know
It
she
was-
makes all the t-shirts herself, guys. She
Now,
ships
not
everything
always, but-
herself.
my heat press broke, and not my fault. It was I don't know.
Don't leave, people. I got a link coming out.
It was the device's fault. I don't know, whatever you want to say. It was a defect, but I got a new one. So if you've been waiting on some shirts, thanks for your patience. I am back up and operating, back in business. So
Mhm.
I plan on shipping out a bunch of Angel Watcher shirts tomorrow for those of you who ordered. And if you don't know about our shop, go to SteinmetzFamilyFarm.com, click on shop at the top, and it'll take you to our store and you can buy some merch.
And I have no problems whatsoever asking for you guys to buy product from us, because that is hard work. That is blood, sweat, tears, everything you want goes into it. We manufacture this
Linda
stuff.
Roberts just ordered an I Snuggled a Baby Goat sweatshirt. Thanks,
So
Linda.
I don't have a problem selling merchandise, because that is also hard work right there. Okay. And you're getting something in return for it. I'm going to copy this link right here.
Missy, we talked about that in the beginning. You'll have to go back and watch. But yes, I'm feeling well.
And how do I get this link to that right there? I know. I'm going to email it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Is your email up?
Oh, thanks, Brenda Upton. Thank you, thank you.
We're going to email it real quick.
Oh, thank you guys. The positivity is wonderful. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
have
A
access
lot of
to-
people here. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys have loved this Farmally report, and we hope to do it once a week.
The Farmally Report. I can't send an email.
It's just, on our coffee table. She's feeling very much at home.
I'm not even kidding you. I'm trying to type in my email address right now, and I'm typing in Farmally. Steinmetz Family Farms. It doesn't work that way.
Ruth, I'm so sorry that you're
Too
having some
stressed today,
health
Jay.
problems. We will definitely keep you in our prayers.
Steinmetz Family Farm at gmail.com. Okay, there it is. And now what? What do I do now?
Copy and paste.
Well, I don't know where to paste. Oh, here. That. Oh, link.
He doesn't know how to send an email.
Guys,
I know, it's good to see
I'm
you
not
guys.
that great. This is why I don't do this stuff. Send. All right, you should get an email in a second. We're going to post a link for you guys. It's going to give you the update
I'm gonna
on.
have to go and get it, so you might have to hold on for just.
I think
a
they'll
second.
still be there.
Okay,
They
hold
will
on.
still be there. It's web based. So when you, so they can still see us. So don't worry about it.
Here
Perfect.
it comes. We're here.
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes, guys.
Okay. And this is I want you to watch it to the end. If you don't have time to watch the full 26 minutes, I need you guys to set aside that time, because if you don't catch something in the beginning, then you will not understand it at the end. So it is what happened with Tansy's second baby, Trooper, Mr. Trooper. All right, that's our Farmally report for today.
I think I like Sundays for the report because it's like talking about everything that happened the past week, and now we're starting our new week. It's a recap.
I do like that. It's a very good ending
Oh,
to
thanks,
the week.
Diane.
It is. Do you guys like Sundays? Sunday. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing here? I got hair. My gosh, when is that part gonna go gray?
Ugh.
White, gray.
Only little part you have left.
I thought it was mud, but y'all like Sundays? All right, perfect.
Well, love you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Well then.
We hope you have a rest of your wonderful Sunday
Wait.
evening.
Wait.
What?
Two things. One, yes, I just made that video for you guys to watch and I uploaded it. Two, we have Angel Watch happening right now live on YouTube. So there are 4 cameras running. We have Toffee's stall, which 2 cameras are on there, and Tansy's stall, 2 cameras are on there. We have an overall overhead camera view and a close-up of the place we think they're going to be sitting. Eventually, those stalls will have like AI, PT, Z, pan tilt, zoom cameras, so we can make sure they're always in frame. But I appreciate you guys. You keep watching. You have to subscribe if you're not subscribing, or hit the follow button. YouTube subscribers equals free. Okay. Facebook following equals free, right? It's free to follow and subscribe on the respective platforms. But you also need to do this. And if you don't see a thumbs up button or a reaction button, just close your comments box real quick, because I only see 347 of these, and that doesn't help our algorithm, and it doesn't help the channel grow. There's also a little bell, and that bell is a notifications. When you press that and get notified for all, you'll get a notification every time we upload or go live. So you don't want to miss anything. Sometimes it's best to explain it to you guys because it's not clear as day. You know what I mean? And I know some people won't go. from one platform to the
How much
next.
longer are you gonna ramble on? My goodness. People are saying, would you stop? I want to go watch the video.
Where do they say that?
Oh, there was one up there. It was
No way.
Yes, it was pretty funny.
Nuh-uh.
Tanya Morris, if you need help placing an order, send me an email.
Oh, and lastly, I see people asking questions that I already answered. So replay this live stream. I answered all of your questions. We had a schedule that we followed. Look how fancy that is. These are all my notes.
Good job, Squirrel.
All of it.
Do you want to show him your mascot?
Yeah, a little bit. I
Okay.
have a mascot.
You have a lot of mascots.
Look, they're all dropping off to either watch the video.
Oh, stop talking already.
You have a lot of squirrels.
Are you ready? So this is a very fat squirrel.
There were two, a skinny one and a fat one. Why do you think they got the fat one?
Well, the skinny one.
I have no idea.
The
I
skinny
couldn't
one-
figure it out if I wanted to.
The skinny one was long and like laying.
He looks like a Buddha.
And then
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
And we said that you feel as though you and I both feel we're fat, so we might as well get
MJ, I told him to make a list. Don't give him any kind
That
of.
is not true. Stop it right now.
It's pinned right there.
Somebody said lost a link, so I'm
Oh.
putting it there again. That's not true. I was gonna do a list
People are
regardless.
dropping. Can you stop
Okay,
talking?
we're out of here. See ya.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Squirrels be gone.